Hi, today we wanted to bring your attention to this very interesting pair, a brother and sister, Evie and Sudi. They are from Saudi Arabia and they arrived at Catoro March 17th. We wanted to record their progress of rehabilitation since arriving at Catoro. Both of the kitties were quite afraid of us at the beginning. They would hide in their washroom very often and obviously make a mess. They weren't really trusting of us, and when we tried to get closer, Sudi especially, they would just kind of back away into the corner and not wanting to do anything with us. I could tell that Evie was the brave one out of the two, so I decided to make friends with her. And this is, I believe, day 3 of her having arrived at Catoro and me trying to befriend her. As you can tell, her ears are a little pushed back, so she does not trust me yet, but if she doesn't look at my hand, I can pet her, and she kind of allows it. But as you can tell, when I do like the kind of risky motions, she gets a little bit scared and bites me. Eventually, Evie became comfortable enough with me to eat beside me. However, Sudi, on the other hand, was still not quite a fan of my presence. We could tell that Evie really wanted attention because she would often meow at us and try to get some pets. Sudi, again, was not a very big fan of our presence. But he did learn to slow blink at us, which was another step in our progress. Within, I want to say, a week, we learned that Evie was actually quite the drama queen. She was very sassy and she would bite your fingers when she didn't get enough attention. Evie loved to say hello to us, and within the 4th or 5th day, she actually began to receive pets. She loves getting the top of her head rubbed and just the side of the cheeks. She would almost go into a trance, but Sudi, on the other hand, was still unsure of what was going on between us and his sister. Every time that I would pet Evie, I would try to pet Sudi, but he was having none of it. Sometimes I would get lucky enough where I would pet him when he wasn't looking, but as soon as he recognizes that it's you, he backs away. We were still aliens to him. Somewhere between day 6 and 7, 8, Evie became extra vocal with us. She would often call you over just so you could watch her eat, and she could complain to you about whatever it is on her mind that day. Why are you angry? Around day 11 and 12, we noticed that Sudi became okay with our presence and he wouldn't be so eager to run away. And you can see his tail, he's actually showing some interest and he's intrigued by us, but he's still a little bit wary and doesn't know how to approach us. And I was still able to sneak in some pets here and there. At the end of 2nd week, I decided that I would cheat a little bit and bring in some temptations into action. And just like magic, it worked. Sudi began to show some interest in my hand for once. I did notice that his sister became a little bit more aggressive around food and a little bit perhaps territorial, as they do come from streets, so chances are that they did have to fight for food in the past. By the end of week 3, we witnessed the miracle. Sudi let us pet him. We could not believe that an anxious boy like Sudi was actually enjoying some belly rubs, and quite frankly, neither did his sister. Understanding the cat's boundaries plays a crucial part in beginning to trust one another. And we hope that by watching this video, you learn that a little patience can and usually does go a long way. Please enjoy this video of Evie trying to understand what is happening here.